Enjoy that?
Hang on a minute.
What?
Enjoy that?
Yeah. It's good,
I thought
isn't
we're doing an intro.
Yeah, we are doing an intro.
Right,
Did you enjoy it?
It was really fun. Yeah.
Mike Martindale this week, people. The first guest we've had on the pod that is a recruiter. He runs a little recruitment firm called Orange Monkey. Not marketing.
Engineering.
Well done. What do you think?
Yeah, really good. TikTok famous. Get that in there as well.
Oh, yeah, TikTok famous. Yeah.
Well, not TikTok. He was saying it Instagram.
Instagram's
famous.
is one. Yeah, 26,000 followers on Instagram. So I'm catching him up.
Yeah.
109 followers I got now.
Yeah, really fun episode. I feel like there was so much more we could have covered as well.
There was loads.
We covered everything from how we'd gone from being a teacher in Thailand.
He was a teacher in Thailand.
To going through the agency world for 10 years.
Getting fired from PlayStation. To starting his own recruitment company. Yeah.
Company.
Yeah, no, there's some good stories about starting a recruitment company and the challenges he went through when he started with his old firm, how he's grown the business to where it is today without using any cold calls. I thought was interesting, and ended up landing with where he is today with his content stuff. I think this is where he's a recruiter as well, and he's not kind of come as a supplier. This was just a genuine, funny conversation from start to finish with someone who lives down the road from you.
Yeah, around the corner. It's a belter.
Enjoy.
Your boss at recruitment and you're going alone. You've got your LinkedIn account and your mobile phone. You've got the candidates playing hard to get. Will they'll call you next week or a no, not yet. So much time of going to and fro. You got another offer or salary's too low. Hours of searching and hours of stress. Come on, candidates, just gig it a rest.
With the Brewdog one with Andy, that camera was just like, even though it's 3 separate cameras, usually you get 3 camera video, like you get 3 video tracks basically. But that was only one. So whatever he recorded, we had to roll with, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it was like we couldn't switch and change things up. But there we go. Anyway, mate, nice to see you.
Yeah.
You made the big trip.
Yeah, so nice 3-minute walk down the road. Absolutely ideal.
What are the chances? I spoke to another recruiter recently that's just set up and he's in Hemel. I was like, we're all setting up in Hemel.
Small world.
There's so many recruiters in Hemel. It seems like that's the hub of recruitment.
Just start a group.
Have you always lived in Hemel or did...
No, so I used to live in South Oxy.
Oh, yeah.
Where's that?
Yeah.
So near Bushy.
Okay, yeah. So always in and around this,
always around the Watford kind of catchment area.
Right?
Yeah. So me and my girlfriend, we moved to Hemel maybe 5-6 years ago now.
Right.
And it's just so much nicer.
Is it?
Yeah,
What,
it is. You don't hear many people say that, do you?
Hemel's lovely. Yeah.
But no, the house is sort of backs onto the canal.
Oh, nice.
So it's lovely, and just the little pubs. Where I lived before, there was nothing around. Like you had to get an Uber anywhere if you wanted to go out and stuff. Whereas here you've got 5-6 pubs all in the vicinity.
Yeah.
Right.
Sound like a bit of an
So
alcoholic.
you're down that way towards the canal then?
Yeah, so if you went down left,
Yeah.
it's like Bellswains Lane, and then I've got an alley in the back of my house that takes you straight down to the canal. Yeah.
Towards
down by your
Sainsbury's.
sister.
Evans Road, no.
So my alley takes you onto Evans Road.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Oh, nice, yeah.
Do you? Oh no, because your sister backs onto the canal, didn't she? So you don't actually back.
No, not
Okay.
not
Right,
properly.
yeah,
I just
yeah.
make it sound better than it.
No, that's fine. I was going to say because she
Yeah, cheers, Luke.
Why? Why do
You want the finer details?
Well, no, because I was just going to ask him if he's ever kayaked, because I've seen your sister kayaking in the canal.
Yeah, not that you want to kayak in the canal, but it's...
But has she not been?
Well, no, she has, but it's
Right,
just not.
fine.
not the cleanest thing in the world, is it? Like,
And you
a
don't
canal.
You definitely
It's
don't
not
want
like
to
a
fall
nice
in
river,
there.
is it?
I thought Bushy was nice though.
Bushy is nice.
Right, okay.
But like I said, I was from South Oxy.
Right, okay.
It's not bushy.
Right, okay.
It's not bushy at all.
But you've always lived and gone to like schools around here and stuff like that, so you've always been local. Right,
Yeah.
fair. Where'd you go uni? Did you go uni?
I didn't go uni.
Oh, did you not?
I barely went to school, so
did you?
definitely didn't go uni.
Okay.
Yeah, I was one of those that, I think I was off. I didn't attend more than I attended in my last couple of years. I was just one of those people that...
You was a rebel.
Well, I guess I've always just had it where I don't like I have to do something if I don't want to do it. And my mum just ended up as like, do you know what? I can't control this kid. Let him just do what he wants. And the teachers were just like, we're not going to stop it. So I just never did it. And
Fair.
I ended
you don't strike me as that kind of person, though. I wouldn't.
I've matured a bit since. I like to think anyway.
Yeah.
So I left school. I even bunked my GCSEs.
I didn't do them.
I just
Do you have any?
I got a D in maths.
And that's it.
Yeah, which I was quite happy about. I didn't even do the coursework, and I got a D. So if maybe I did some coursework, I could have got a C.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say I didn't even turn up to my exam. Then I got a D. I didn't even show.
Yeah.
So that was it. One GCSE.
Yeah. So I was the mentality. I think that was partly just where I grew up. It wasn't. To be honest, like growing up, university wasn't ever discussed. It wasn't ever really an option.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't really know anything about it. No one talked to me. Like my family, they weren't from that kind of sort of thing. So I just left and went straight to work doing some like construction and roofing, labouring.
Oh, did you?
Just cash in the pocket and
cash in hand, like
being just a degenerate, really.
Yeah, do you know what? Because you're a similar age to us. You must be similar age to us.
36.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So I'm 34.
Yeah.
I've looked at you for a confirmation.
Yeah,
how old am I? So 2 years. So like, I was going to say when we were growing up, it felt like everyone was going to uni. So that must have been for you a bit. I don't know if you felt that way, but I felt like that was always the path when I was at school, is you go sixth form, you go college, then you go to uni. Whereas now I feel like uni's become so expensive again that people are like, I was speaking to some of the youngsters that we were hanging out with last weekend, and they're all like, don't know if I will go to uni because it's 9-10 grand a year.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, to be honest, like even in my friends' circle, that it just wasn't something that people did. I saw something yesterday, actually. I was listening to it, and they now do university apprenticeships. Have you heard of this?
Yes.
So the company actually pays for your degree.
Yeah.
Plus they pay you.
Yes.
Plus you get work experience. Plus you learn. And I'm like,
that
makes complete and utter sense to me.
Yeah. I actually saw my the old agency that I used to work at do that.
Oh, really?
I don't know if they're linking it to like Hearts, because they're based in Burco. But I saw them advertise a bit of that.
I think
I was like,
what degree can you do any degree?
I think it's like, probably. I think it was like a business degree. It's something business related.
Right. Okay.
But I don't know if it was like just,
Yeah, I wondered if you had to do the.
I'd have thought it had to be slightly specific. It's not, you don't do like performing arts and then do recruitment. Or...
Correct. Right. Okay. That's the bit I was trying to get to. Yeah.
What degrees did you guys do?
Sports.
Really? Yeah, sports. I did sport. I was going down the teaching route. So PE teaching. So like sports, sports studies, I think it was called, the course.
Was it sports studies?
And then you did
I did
exercise
sports
science.
Yeah, I did sport exercise science. And then I did a master's degree in sports nutrition. And I've used none of it.
That's what most people say, though, isn't it? Like they go and they never use it.
Yeah.
But I think, like, I saw something the other day, and I think with the advancement of like AI and stuff like that, there's like these finance companies in London, and they always take on graduates to come and do these roles.
Yeah,
and it's the first year that they're not doing that. Because AI does because the grads usually got the crap jobs that no one wanted to do, and now they've got AI that can do all of them jobs. So all these people are coming out with finance degrees and stuff like that, and
that's interesting.
The workplace is just there isn't the opportunities for them.
Interesting. That's kind of scary though, isn't it?
Well, I think
to me that's scary.
I think it depends how you look at it. I think it's a sign of the times. The days where maybe you go to uni, and I get it. If you want to be a doctor, you want to do something that requires a real formal education.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people, no offense, like you guys, you've gone to uni and you've not gone and done what you wanted.
To be fair, I could name loads of people that have done the same. But it's because you don't really know where you're going in life, and it's like you're just extending the education.
Yes.
I think the pros for uni, for me personally, is like it is that kind of growth from that teenager to sort of a bit of a young adult, where you finally have some responsibility. You've got to feed yourself, and you've kind of got to do all those things. It teaches them basic life lessons to get ready. Whereas I did something different. I just went and lived in Thailand for 1.5 years when I was 19.
Here we go.
Nice.
Here we go.
Open up a
1.5
years.
What were you doing? What were you doing to survive? Making money.
Believe it or not, I didn't go to school, but I was teaching English. I barely speak the language. I don't know what I was going to do.
Got a D in maths, and that got you through to teaching English.
So it's like one of these course things that you paid for.
Yeah.
And it was originally a 6-month thing. And you go and get like this. Like, I'm teaching hello, goodbye. It's basics. It's really, once you get a feel for it, it's actually really easy.
Yeah.
But you just stay somewhere quite rurally in like a big house, and there's people from all over the world doing the same thing.
Right. But for their languaguages. So you've got one person doing English, one person doing French.
No, so it was all English. But say you had 20, 30 people, they would have. It wasn't taught in schools. Well, we would teach in schools once a week, but it was like in a local community centre.
Right.
So you would do 2 lessons a night. And then you had level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6.
Right.
And then everybody had their different levels that they were teaching of English. I taught level 1.
Right.
that was about my limit. So I did that for sort of 6 months. And you did that Monday to Friday, and the weekends were yours to do whatever you wanted to do. So you just go travel around and do stuff. And
That's
then
cool.
The 6 months ended, and I came home and I was like, nah, not done. So I went straight back out. Did some more, and then I just went traveling all around.
Amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, cool. That was kind of like my uni, I feel.
That
really was a bit, I'd say it's the making of me, but like I said, I grew up on a council estate where uni wasn't discussed. All of a sudden I was around all these people where they were authors, they were doctors. You're surrounded by all these people that have got different backgrounds, teachers, and all of a sudden your eyes open up to say, oh wow, there's so many different opportunities in the world. So
interesting. That's really cool, because I completely get what you're saying. Like, that's you going away from home, standing on your own 2 feet, doing your own thing, which is kind of uni a little bit. Yeah, but like, you're obviously making a bit of money. So you said
that was free. It's volunteering.
Oh, that was free.
Completely volunteering.
So how did you survive then?
So I'd saved up some money,
right?
And then so you paid to go on this course and stay there,
right?
And all your food and accommodation, that was all covered by them.
Okay.
Right,
so then really all you needed was a bit of beer money on the weekend and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right. So where did that? Oh, that was just your savings. That's what
exactly.
You say. Okay. Gotcha. So you were living on the cheap, but not.
Yeah. Well, where we stayed, it's a place called Outlook, and it's
I've never heard of it.
Super rural. Do you know Krabi?
Oh yeah.
It's like a province.
I went to Krabi. Yeah.
And it's. You don't see any other white people or anything like that. You're the only one.
That's cool, though.
So everything is like dirt cheap.
Yeah.
You know, you go to like Phuket or Bangkok, it's expensive.
Yeah.
It's probably no different to what you pay here, maybe more. But you go real rural and
it's different.
5 of you will go out for dinner and it'll cost you like a $5 or something
it's
like that.
And
it's just mountains of food.
Yeah.
That's what. But you're saying you were doing 2 lessons in the evening, so the daytime was all yours as well.
Yeah. So like, a lot of people use that time to prepare their lessons. I'd be done in an hour.
Today we're going to do hello. Tomorrow we're going to do goodbye.
Yeah. So literally, you just had all this kind of free time. You just sit around chatting to people. It's like people from all different countries.
That's
so
cool.
it was wicked.
Yeah. Did you do any more traveling than Thailand? Or?
No. So I had to do like visa runs. So I went to Cambodia for 4 weeks, and then 6 months later I went back for another 4 weeks.
Because your visa only allowed you to stay.
Exactly. You had to leave the country to renew it.
Yeah.
Right.
Go back.
You did something similar, didn't you? Did you have to do that? Or you made that up?
Yeah, in Indonesia.
Oh, right, okay.
But I realised I'd overstayed, so I got fined.
By mistake.
I got the dates wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
How'd you get the dates wrong?
Well, yeah, I don't
It's
know.
almost as bad as getting an airport wrong, isn't it?
Yeah.
Listen.
It's all coming out.
Tell the other story about the airports wrong. The wrong airports.
What other?
When you got on the one that you got on a plane that went
Oh, yeah. I've not a good track record with airports.
No.
I once flew to the wrong place as well in Malaysia.
how'd you get on the flight?
Well, exactly what I thought. I was like, how the hell have I got on the wrong flight? Yeah. I just booked the wrong flight.
Oh,
so I'd gone to the airport that I'd booked, but just I was trying to go up like North Malaysia from Kuala Lumpur, and I was like, it's a couple of hours, and we pretty much took off, landed, and I was like, that was quick, and it was like 6 a.m, like landing, and then I realised, I don't know, I think the Google Map name on the airport was different to there was something weird like that. So my dyslexic brain has seen all the letters and gone, yeah, that's the right airport, and it's like actually. It's got the same first letter and last letter and like just
completely different letters in the middle.
Which ended up being really good because then I was like, oh, fuck it, I'm really close to Singapore. I'll get an Uber to Singapore. And it happened to be their like 50th anniversary of independence. There was a big party. There was their fireworks.
What a great mistake to make.
I know. It's like one of those things, everything happens for a reason, right?
Love that.
At the time though, your heart must have been, my brain would have been like, how the fuck am I here?
Yeah,
like if you're expecting to be there on the map and you're not.
We literally landed, and it was before the days where you had like data now you got the eSIMs and all this, and
data roaming's
so it was always
better.
like Wi-Fi. And but there was an app I had that would just always show you where you were on a map. And I remember looking at that, and it was quite close to Kuala Lumpur.
Pretty sure that's not right.
And I was waiting. I was like, "Why is my phone not loading?" I was expecting the arrow just to go shoop like this, and then it just never moved. And I was like, "Hang on a minute, what have I done? Like, how have I done this?" So, but
Brilliant. You're not alone. I've done exactly the same thing, but in England. Me and my friend were driving to Heathrow Airport, and as we're pulling up to Heathrow Airport, he goes, "What terminal are we?" And I've looked at my phone. I've gone, "Oh, it's Luton."
Oh, no.
Did you make it?
We made it. We made it.
Oh,
we literally just spun the car around and belted it down.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Yeah. It's a great story, though.
Mate,
you're lucky it's Heathrow Luton and not.
Yes.
Because that could be worse.
Oh, it could have been.
At least, what's it, 30, 40 minutes? 40
it's
minutes?
like 5 a.m, anxiety just kicks in and you're just there like, come on.
How have you done that?
And my mate, I'm a bit useless. I do stupid stuff like that.
Like, because that's like to be fair, I would do something. I was going to say I'm not going to get too loud, but like Luton and Heathrow are very different. What terminal are we? Luton. Where were you going?
Not here. Yeah, I think we're going to Tenerife.
Right. Okay. Lads trip. Or?
It was just me and my best mate.
Oh, just the two of you.
Yeah. So he was like, "You fucking idiot." Oh shit. Sorry, mate.
How much time did you have when you got to?
I think we had quite a bit of time.
Oh,
we
so
left
Lucky.
really early.
Yeah.
So we made it really good time. And it was just a great way to start the holiday.
I've nearly missed one before, but that was Magaluf. And it was like we'd gone for a 4-dayer, like a short trip with some guys from work. And I was about 23 at the time, 24. And I felt old in Magaluf. You know, like I went to Magaluf at like 23, like I'd been before. And I went 23 with them and I was like, oh God, we're like the older bunch. Anyway, we were flying on the Saturday morning and the plan was like, we're not going to go out Friday night. Went out Friday night. For one, fucking don't know what time we got in and what time it was, but I just remember we'd all slept through alarms. We woke up about an hour 15 before our flight was going to take off, and we just panicked hard. I was like banging on the door. I was like, my mate was in a different room. I was like, Rog, we need to go. We just shot in. We somehow made it. I've never had the driest mouth in my life. We had no water, dry mouth. And the guy I was with was asking the air hostess, like, can I have some water? I'm dying for some water, basically. And she was like, no, you can't. So he was like, I'm going to pretend to pass out. And he lay on the floor. He was lying on the floor in the middle of the thing. And she was like, is he all right? I was like, I think he's passed out. And she was like, I'll get him some water.
Why didn't she get him some?
Yeah, but she was like, we can't do anything until we take off. But
name and shame the airline.
I can't remember. It would have been a Ryanair, EasyJet, that type of thing. But
there goes that sponsorship deal.
They have been knocking as well. To be fair, they've been on the blower. While we have a little break, I don't know if you saw, but you would have seen if you watched Andy's pod yesterday. Everyone that comes on to the podcast gets a gift.
I didn't know if I was going to be lucky
enough.
Mate,
everyone does.
Not only are you lucky enough, this is kind of a 2-parter for you, mate.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Merry Gigmas.
Merry Gigmas, indeed.
Love
yeah.
it. Love what
so
you do.
you've got. I think that's the better.
I reckon this one first.
Yeah, if you can try and somehow keep the mic close to your face so that
It's
you
a bit random, isn't it?
can catch. Do you think this is random?
I love the rap.
Well, we can discuss it after.
The gig wrapping paper.
Brilliant. You just stole my mail.
No. Oh, does it say Mike Martindale on the front?
Yeah, it's your address, but it's my
Yeah, it is addressed to you. Yeah. I hope you like it.
Sure. What the hell, guys? What is this?
So what we've done is we've adopted you an orangutan.
No way! No way! I've just done my birthday, and this is better than anything I got for my birthday.
You are now a contributor to Gordon, the orangutan.
What a great name!
Who lives down in Monkey World, and you have a free pass to go and visit him.
Are you kidding me?
If you would like to go and visit him, you can go and. So
is this Gordon?
That is Gordon. Yeah, that's the photo. So you can keep that photo. Can I take it up to the camera? And that's your second one, which will make more sense. The reason that we have adopted Mike a monkey called Gordon is because the brand of your company is Orange Monkey. So naturally, we thought we'd adopt you an ape.
Mate, that is a great gift, guys. Thank you very much.
He's younger than you.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh,
He was born the 9th of the 12th, 1997.
Oh, okay. So he's
At
just
Monkey World. Yeah, he was born prematurely. He spent the first month of his life in an incubator. And the primate care staff, they cared for him when he was first born, reintroduced to his mother and all the orangutans at a young age. He's now the dominant male with developed cheek pads.
Love that.
There you go.
Is Monkey World local? Is that?
I think
like
Oh.
Bournemouth.
Yeah. So if you do go, mate, let us know.
I'll tag you. And
Yeah.
I'll be right there.
Do you know
Just
what,
Me
man?
and Gordon. Guys.
Mate, if you end up with a selfie with Gordon, that'll be.
guys.
And then you've got a little orangutan to sit on your desk or to go with it.
Honestly, this is impressive. Honestly, this is really impressive.
When we came up with the
love
idea,
it.
we were
absolutely
proper
love it.
chuffed.
Yeah. That's fantastic. Thank you so much.
That's a pleasure,
That's
mate. We
brilliant.
were proper chuffed with ourselves when we'd done
I
that.
want to make sure
So,
Gordon's,
Orange Monkey.
Yeah.
Where did the brand come from?
So I don't know if I should say this, but originally it was my password
For what? Everything.
for some stuff. It's now all changed, just in case.
What stuff? Check it anyway, mate. Why Orange? Why would you, when you were creating a password?
I don't really know. I don't.
Right,
like,
okay.
It was just one of those things, but
Is it like to think of two random words and you're like Orange Monkey?
I think so. It come about. So that was just my password. But actually, when I was coming to naming the company, I really wanted something that stood out from everything else, like something you hear and you're like, it just, just stops you in your tracks.
Yeah, for sure. Because recruitment, they're all like Martindale staffing.
I looked at all the my competitors and I thought, they just don't stand out. And I thought, well, that's the first thing. Certainly, if I'm going to go on my own, I need something that kind of separates.
I love that.
Me.
I love that.
And orange is my mum's favourite colour, so that was a bit of
good colour.
I know to her. And,
we're a big fan of
and
orange.
I saw this thing that like, I don't know how true this is, but colours emit certain emotions in people when they see them.
Okay,
like red is anger, and orange is a colour that's like universally like safe and accepted.
Right.
It's good to know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
you smashed it. And then monkey, like, because you've got what's the male chimp, and there's like these other, and I do fishing, and there's a brand called Rich Monkey.
Yeah, MailChimp.
MailChimp.
Like the email.
Oh, the email.
Yeah.
Right,
I was going to say, you used...
I was thinking mail, M-A-L-E, not M-A-I, MailChimp.
MailChimp.
That's what you were talking about.
And
where's it going with this?
I think there was all these kind of brands around me where it had monkey in, and I just thought, that's universally loved animal.
Yeah.
Let's just put it together.
Marry the universally loved animal with the universally loved colour.
And I think you get so, especially when you start, I don't know if you did, you get so bogged down by the name.
Yes.
Like, I've got to get this good name. It's got to be perfect. And then you realise after a while, no one gives a shit about your name.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
I can contest to that.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
No one gives a shit about my name then.
No one gives a shit. Our first brand was called Sniper.
Oh.
And naming your company after a weapon that can shoot people from 2 miles away.
Yeah.
People do pay attention to that.
Yeah, that is. I guess it resonates with some.
Yeah.
It's slightly worrying.
Yeah, recruitment industry called Sniper. There was
targeted. Yeah,
that's what I was going for.
Brilliant.
You see, you get it.
Maybe
I was
I
like
need to change
scoping out
an
an
assault
opportunity,
rifle or something like that.
atomic bomb. But yeah, they definitely did. There was people that actually actively said to me, I would never associate with a brand called Sniper. Like, I wouldn't want you doing our recruitment. You
want to be quite neutral, don't you? Not.
Yeah. But sorry. Anyway, carry on. You feel like people haven't.
Well, no, I think ultimately it comes down to who you are. People buy from people, and ultimately, if I do a good job, then people come back. But I mean, Orange Monkey is just something I think probably quite familiar. Like, the name will resonate with people because it does just stand out quite uniquely. But I
mean, I think it's key. Like, because I remembered your brand, and obviously the whole gift thing is based on your brand.
Gordon's a massive fan.
Like, I think there's especially in recruitment, there's a lot of people that the names are very similar, the websites are very similar. What they say they do things differently, but it's all very similar. So I think if you're
my website probably sounds quite similar
Does
as well.
It?
Yeah, we deliver great service.
Yeah.
I just think, I don't know if websites are really that important anymore, are they? Do you think?
No.
I think you just need a landing page, to make yourself look official, especially as a small agency. I don't think you need.
Yeah, I think for me personally, I look at my stats, like website visits, because I built it all myself.
What did you build it on? Do you know?
GoDaddy.
Okay,
it's like a free, real basic one.
That's right. Does the job.
And no one looks at my website. Yeah. To be fair, more people look at it now. Maybe we'll get onto this, but because of my social media on TikTok and Instagram, I've got Linktree with my website on.
You're flogging some stuff on there. What are you flogging on your Linktree?
Well, what do you need?
Here it is.
Wheeler dealer Mike's out.
How much you got?
No, there was something I noticed, and I was like, "Oh, is that an affiliation deal? What have you got at the top of your Linktree?"
So
you said fans or
there's
something.
A couple now, and it's literally early days. So I got a company called. I can't even remember the name.
Oh, this is
a great opportunity
to plug
But
them.
they sent me a laptop screen, and it's one you can
might
connect.
Be screens. It might
you
be
can
screens.
Connect to your phone. You can connect it to your iPad. And
nice!
It's just a way, like a really easy screen to carry around.
Right.
So there's like an affiliate thing there where people get 5% off if they click through my link.
What I've seen, right? Yeah.
And there's a thing called Sweat Coin, which is like you earn
that sounds like
coins for when you walk.
Right. Okay.
So it's like and you can earn prizes and stuff like that, and you can buy things with your rewards. Okay. So they're a couple of the things. So that if you want
screens and coins, you're the guy to come to.
I'm the guy. I'm the
guy. What were you saying before? Oh yeah, no, we'll get on to that. So what I wanted to do before we go down that route is we need to fill the gap of how you got into recruitment, because it's always a good question. So you failed school miserably. You found yourself in Thailand.
Yeah. So
how did you get
coming back from? We got to a point in Thailand where I was doing nothing, and I was like, I need to do something with my life. This can't go on forever. As great as it is, it just became very mundane. I wasn't doing anything. So my goal was I was going to come back. I wanted to be a teacher. Like, I always, and I still do. Like, I would love to be a teacher. I really enjoy giving back and working with children and trying to.
Oh, nice!
Like, there's something quite special about that.
Nice.
Helping somebody understand something, especially young people. I found.
Yeah.
But I went back and I looked, so I was going to have to resit all my GCSEs.
Sure.
Then I was going to have to do A-levels. Then I was going to have to do a degree. And it was like 5-6 years work.
Yeah.
And it was going to cost me a fortune. I was like, I just don't have that luxury.
Yeah.
So I ended up going, I worked for like a call centre.
Okay.
For PlayStation.
PlayStation?
Yeah.
What do they do?
Well, so if your PlayStation broke, you'd ring me.
Right.
Say, excuse me, my PlayStation.
Right.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing
Have you plugged
we can do.
it in?
You're out of warranty and all of this crap. I got fired from there.
Why?
So there was a woman and she was giving me like, I need to speak to your manager. I want to speak to your manager. And I told her, look, you're out of warranty. Nothing you can do. So rather than put her through to a manager, I put her on to my mate Kay. I said, Kay, just tell this woman that she can't do nothing. And then someone grassed us up behind.
Oh,
yeah.
you got snitched
You've
on.
got to be a real jobs worth to be a jobs worth at a call centre at PlayStation. She was. But do you know what the best thing that happened to me? I was off, they suspended me 2 months full pay. Oh.
Well, whilst they did an investigation or something.
Investigation, yeah.
What were they investigating? Did you have to get interviewed and stuff?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you fess up to it and say?
Well, I was just like, I
did it.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you know, it was just.
Did Kay get in trouble? Did you bring Kay down with you?
Yeah, Kay got sacked as well.
Oh no.
Sorry, Kay. I've done him a favour, I feel. And then I went and worked at an electrical wholesaler, and I was like, this isn't for me. And I was like, I really wanted something. Like, I knew that I wanted a career, and I didn't want just any other job. And so I was just searching for jobs, and there was a job online for trainee recruitment consultant.
Right.
Yeah.
And I have no idea, but I just saw the word trainee, and I thought, well, I don't have any experience, so that's perfect. Someone's going to train me to do something.
Yeah.
So I applied. I went for the interview, and I
love that thought process.
Yeah.
Someone that word there means someone will teach me.
That was it.
Yeah.
Didn't have anything.
Did you even look into the industry or not? You just saw
so
the
he
word,
asked me at the interview, like, what do you know about recruitment? I said, I know absolutely nothing. He's like,
the honest approach, though.
Well, yeah, I was just like, I don't know anything about recruitment. He's like, what do you think of our website? I said, I went on. I thought it was a bit shit, to be honest. And I got the job.
Love that.
Yeah.
Just honest.
And I was there for the next 10 years, 11 years.
Oh, you did a big stint.
That was it. That was me.
Where was the firm?
They were based in Watford.
Okay.
Yeah, based
Doing
in
what
Watford.
recruitment?
Engineering.
Okay.
In manufacturing.
Makes sense. How you must have got on all right there though, then, to do 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like, it didn't end well, like a lot of these things.
Yeah.
However, I'm extremely grateful because it trained me in something that I now have a career in. So I went from trainee to recruitment consultant to team leader to manager.
Okay.
So
How big was the team you were running when?
It was only a small team. It would have been a team of 3 or 4 max at any one time. So
Nice.
it was quite a small outfit. Yeah. And it just got to the point where I was clashing with the director a lot.
Okay.
Like, it just became very toxic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know if part of that was the seed was I was like, maybe I should do this on my own.
Yeah.
I was always very against it because I thought I'm comfortable. This afforded me a good living. I've been able to get a lot of things, but especially when I found when I worked for somebody else, you got good money. I would spend my money on so much crap.
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you what I spent it on.
Yeah, no, I know.
And I think back and think,
like
wow,
that.
how much I earned, and I had nothing to show for it.
Yeah.
Scary, isn't it?
I'd end up buying these trainers that were god awful ugly,
Yeah.
like Yeezys or something.
Yeah.
And I spent £200. I don't even wear them. I don't even resell. Like, it's just
They're just
pointless.
Yeah.
Because when you've got that comfort blanket of a salary, you're kind of just comfortable. You just go day to day, and then it got to the point. It's like, right, I'm gonna start my own company.
Right.
And
How
many years ago was that?
3-4 years ago, three years
Yeah,
ago now.
nice. Yeah,
So
yeah.
this is post you were there, you were working in the pandemic, and then you've set up after on your own.
Correct. Yeah.
Right, okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Because this is interesting. You are our first ever. We obviously build a product aimed at small businesses and small agencies and solo founders. You're our first ever that we've had on the pod.
I'm honoured. Honestly.
The first person that's come on, which is nice. Because I think it'd be good to chat to you about like how you found it. Because to be doing it for 3 years, you must obviously be okay at it. You must be keeping the lights on, right? Did you find it a struggle? Like, at what point did you come straight out the gates and were you finding it easy? Has it been tough? Like, what's the experience been?
So I'm glad you asked, because I thought about this before coming on. I thought I'd want to share a little bit about this, because I when I set it up, I ended up, my past company, they were threatening to take me to court.
Over what?
Broken covenants, because I wasn't allowed to do anything for 6 months. And
nothing at all?
So no, sorry, let me backtrack. So I got put straight on garden leave for 3 months.
Yeah.
And in that time, I registered the company, because I thought, well, I'm not going to work. I registered the company, and then I ended up getting these threatening letters. We're taking you to court.
Oh Jesus,
And
they must have been on it.
that was like,
Oh,
I
mate.
can't, like, the anxiety was like overwhelming. Like, because I know nothing about this.
Yeah.
And then I sort of got myself into a rabbit hole for 3 days of like learning legal. And I eventually realised that they don't really have much grounds to stand on. I wasn't operating as the business, but I did have a covenants for 12 months that I couldn't reach out to any of my anybody that I'd spoke to in the past year, anybody, candidate or client, I couldn't then reach out to for a further 12 months, which I was kind of I'd accepted, you know, it is what it is. And I made it clear I'm not going to break my covenants. After that letter of threatening to take me to court, I thought I'm not even going to, I'm not giving them any opportunity to mess me about here. So I started like in my tiny spare room. And, you know, like,
are you living at home or are you living out? Like where?
So what do you mean?
Like did you have your place here?
Yeah, so I started it here.
Right, okay. Yeah. So you've got mortgage to pay, and there's the pressures, the bills.
Yeah.
Like when I started, I was at home, and bills are less, right? So you're out and you're living.
I built up a cushion, and I always work out, right, how many months left have I got before I'd have to go and get a job, if you like.
Yeah.
So I knew that, and my girlfriend was really supportive. She had quite a good job as well.
That helps. That massively helps.
She was like, yeah, look, I tell her, look, we've got this time to do it. So I ended up starting. It's funny, you sit there first day and you're like, right, so what am I supposed to?
I've got to this point.
Yeah. And then I got all the softwares and everything like that. And it was really tough in the first period. Really tough. I quickly realised I wasn't as good as I thought I was.
Right. Okay.
And because at my last company, I hadn't done business development for 5-6 years because I just had clients that fed me jobs.
Right.
And all of a sudden, I had to do business development, and I didn't know how to do it anymore. Yeah. Like it's like So I quickly enrolled on a course.
Yeah.
Like
did you?
Yeah. So I was like, right, I need to educate myself here because I'm out of my depth.
Yeah.
So I enrolled on this course. I went on for 2 months or something like that.
Right.
And that gave me a blueprint or a foundation of, right, this is how I'm going to go about it. And it was using like automation, outreach, and all of this kind of stuff.
Wow.
So I started doing all of that.
So on that course, was it online? Was it in person?
So it's do you know James Blackwell?
I do know him.
I think it's called The Blueprint.
Yeah, the agency Blueprint.
I know.
Yeah, I know always in the bio.
Exactly.
I know exactly who it is.
Yeah.
Was it decent? Because I've always looked at it and I've always wondered.
Yeah.
Is it good? So you did that
course.
Basically.
It really was good. It gave me a direction that I was going to go, right, this is how I'm going to run my business.
Yeah.
Like that. Whereas before I wasn't too sure, right, just make some phone calls, send some emails. This gave me a real blueprint of, right, that's going to do that. This software is going to do that. And that's going to funnel in this kind of work.
Oh, that's cool. Because you see those, and I'm not picking on him here when I say this, but you sometimes see those people online. And I always wonder, is it legit? Do you know what I mean? Or is it just a bit of a farce? So to meet someone, go on.
You get like the Forex trading and like the quick, or like the Amazon sellers, and it's that kind of thing, isn't
like
it?
Drop shipping.
And you're just like, you're like,
is it legit, or are you just selling me a course?
Because I've seen him, but
because I was following him for a while. And like it keeps popping up, and I'm like, you know, and something just resonates. And I'm like, do you know what? I've watched enough of your stuff to think this is worth a go. So immediately, like, it was a big chunk of money from my savings.
I was going to say, I feel like it's not going to be cheap.
But like, if you look like, obviously, the best investment you can make is in yourself, training, development, and I don't regret it at all.
Nice,
that's cool. Did you have to go to in person with him?
All online.
All online.
So you get access to all these courses, and then they do like 2 or 3 video calls a week that you just jump on, and people are asking questions. Gives you playbooks. It gives you the softwares to play with. Like LinkedIn automation, like something I've never heard of. And then that was like, oh wow, this is amazing. You mean I don't actually have to do anything? I just set this up and it does it all for me. Like, wow. And I quickly made the decision because a lot of it's like it promotes no cold calling.
Does it? Right.
No cold calling, no calling loads of candidates, and that's the model that I've stuck to.
So you don't do any cold calling?
Don't do any of it.
No,
I never have. I know a lot of people that will vouch for it and say if you want to grow massive, you need to do it, and I get it. But I don't enjoy doing it. I see it as a slog, and I feel I run my own business. If I don't want to do something, I'm not going to do it. I'll do it. I'll find a different way.
Interesting. Yeah.
Do you know what? I find it really interesting because obviously a lot of like do you know Kate and Si are? Kate O'Neill or Cyborg, have you ever seen them online?
No, have you just joined on their podcast?
Yeah,
I saw your post. Yeah.
So we was on that podcast yesterday, and Kate is a Si goes in and does things operationally with businesses. Kate's a coach, like recruitment coach, and they were both saying yesterday about being on the phones, and the noisy offices are the ones that make the money.
Really?
And obviously, you've just come in and said the polar opposite.
I get it. I think I get it. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure if I did do it, I could earn a hell of a lot more money.
Yeah.
I just don't want to.
Right. But you're earning a decent amount to keep you going, obviously, and keep you happy, right?
Yeah.
Because if you weren't, you would probably do it.
I do. Yeah, I do.
That's
All right.
right.
Last year was an amazing year for me. This year's been a bit tougher. But going back to sort of when I originally started and I was doing all this, like I remember like 3 or 4 months in, I hadn't made a placement. And like you can feel the anxiety.
Yeah.
And then I made one and the guy left after a day. I had to give the money back. And then I made another one and then he left and I had to pay 50% back. So it was just like all these problems and like interesting. Like I remember there was this point, and probably about 5-6 months in, and I was low. Like I remember I was in the office and I remember breaking down like badly.
Yeah.
Like just everything was on top of me, and I was just thinking, I can't do this.
Catch a break.
This isn't going to work. I fucked it up. Like, what am I doing? Like, I've made the biggest mistake ever.
Yeah.
And I hit a real low point. And I sort of quickly picked myself up and sort of said, right, it can't get any worse than what I've just hit there.
Yeah.
So look, let's forget about what's happened.
Yeah.
And let's just do my best. If I run out of money and have to go and get a job, so be it. But I'm not going to let myself get so worked up like I just did.
Go down swinging.
And ever since that point, I've just sort of separated myself from it, and things just picked up and up and up, and ended up picking up clients and placements. And
amazing.
Touch wood, I've never been at that position again.
Nice.
Oh, mate, I love
it.
That makes me feel really happy inside. Like, it genuinely does. I love stories like that. I was going to ask you, like, do you, and you don't have to give this information if you don't want to, but like, how many clients do you typically pick up a month? Do you have goals like that? How many clients you're working with?
So it completely varies. So I was quite lucky because I remember like when you're speaking to Andy, and he was saying he thought once the covenants ended, all these clients come flooding back.
Yeah.
They don't. But a few did, and then there was someone that I used to work with, and he ran a multi-site, because I supply engineers for food manufacturing factories. This guy ran a multi-site company. They've got like 14 sites.
Yeah.
And I sent him like a LinkedIn video message. I said, "Hi mate, how you doing?"
Okay, so that's not just automation, and that's a bit more personalised.
So that was part of my approach initially, like video messages, getting on, really speaking.
I think that could be key. Yeah,
that was what I thought. Right, that's unique. That separates
that's
me
the Orange
from
Monkey.
everyone else. Exactly.
Yeah.
And come back. Yeah, let's jump on a call. And like I'd done all this preparation. I was like, right. I was on there for 2 minutes. Like, yeah, just send your terms over. We'll get you set up. And that client is a mega client.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, and
that's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, and like now he's left. There's a new woman, and they just used me for all their engineering recruitment. I'm the first person. They know I'm a one-man band, but they just love how I do it and what I do.
Nice.
Now I get like that rug can be quickly pulled out from underneath you.
Of course.
But yeah, I've got some other companies that I just get on with people, like and they just dribs and drabs come through, and
amazing.
Yeah, typically
and it's just
keep myself busy.
It's just a constant turn, right? And then so you've got the automation bringing the clients in, and you're saying and doing the candidate outreach. But at the point you get response, I'm assuming you then jump on calls with people
immediately, personal. Then
right, okay, yeah. So it's just automated till the point that you get the responses, but then you're kind of taking over
precisely. And I think probably. I don't know if but I'm seeing now everyone, like when I first started doing LinkedIn automation, it wasn't really a thing.
Okay.
I was kind of early.
Yeah.
And now, I don't know, I receive so many, and I'm just like, that's automation. So I don't do so much of that anymore, because I just feel I get
it down
my whole thing is to separate myself from other people, and I feel like that just gets me lost in the pile.
So how do you do it now then? How do you separate yourself now?
Well, that is just something I'm in a period at the moment where
figuring out,
thinking about, right, what is the next what is the next thing? How can I separate myself out? And that probably is why I've gone onto the social media side.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Leads in quite nicely. Because you're doing well on so you are our most followed guest that we've ever had on.
Really? How many
really?
followers do you have
Yeah,
now?
for sure, 100%.
It depends on what platform.
50.
What's the highest
50,000
platform? TikTok?
Instagram.
Instagram.
Instagrams are like 28, 29,000.
Yeah, nice.
I've got like 20,000 on LinkedIn, and then I've got about 7,500 on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find that fascinating because for me, my fucking hell, I've got 150 followers, right? So it's very, very different. But I'm finding TikTok, I'm getting more like activity than Instagram at the moment. But I remember you messaging me being like, Instagram's just like kicking off for you.
It's flipped. The thing you learn quickly with social media, the algorithm changes, and all of a sudden you think you know it, and it's changed. So it's actually flipped now. My TikTok's growing faster than my Instagram is.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Last time I spoke to you, you were like, Instagram just seems to be going for me. Which goes to show why you should have like a horse in every race.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you should, I think of it sometimes as like roulette wheels for some reason. And if you're in a room where you can spin on wheels, like why would you not do all five? Like we do Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, the works. But how long have you been doing it? How long would you say you've consistently been posting on social?
So it's about a year now. Just over a year.
So
just over a
in
year. But it's like, I look back because TikTok, your old videos flag up on this day last year.
Right, okay.
And they're the worst videos in the world. Because I started off, like, my plan was like, right, I'm going to be the recruitment guy.
Yeah.
And I'm going to talk about recruitment. And it just didn't grow. And I think that was a mixture of my content was just god awful.
Right. You have to learn, don't
Plus, the market for people that go onto TikTok for recruitment advice is so small. So I ended up, a bit like I got signed up to that recruitment program. I ended up bringing in someone to teach me social media.
I remember him.
Yeah, Lee.
I don't know his name, but I know exactly the guy you're talking about.
And he came in and we sort of flipped it. So we're gonna come away from the recruitment advice and educational, and we're gonna go office humor. Yeah. Humour's going to drive that growth a lot more. Mm-hmm. So we did that. And then you'll start to see now there's drips of recruitment stuff
in between
coming in.
Yeah, you did one yesterday, right?
Exactly.
Where you were talking about the new client coming on.
Yeah.
I liked that post. Yeah. So I've seen it. When he came in and said, we're going to do humour, did you back yourself and think, yeah, I'm funny?
No, I'm not funny.
Right, okay.
I'm like, he's got a massive following. He's a really funny guy.
Yeah. He is. His videos
but
are
I'm not the funny person. I never have been. I'm much more serious. I'm much more like...
You seem quite jovial sat here.
Yeah, like these talks, but I'm not... I'm not I wouldn't class myself as funny or humorous. I'm not that person in any friend circle.
Really? Yeah.
That surprised me. I think my humor is a very, very, very small, unique taste.
Right. Okay.
That will not resonate with people for growth. So, to be honest, a lot of it is I follow other content creators that do similar stuff.
Sure.
You see what works.
Yeah.
And you replicate it in your own kind of style. It. Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I have gone about it so far.
Because I was talking to someone about that the other day. It might have been you. I sent you some clips. I was like, we could take inspiration from this.
You did, yeah, it was me, yeah.
Because I think people get hung up on like, I've got to have like this unique idea that's never been done before. And actually, you find out pretty quickly if you go onto TikTok and search for something, there's like loads of people that are just doing the same video ultimately, right?
It's the same as you could put loads of effort in doing like a LinkedIn post that's really thought out and you get 3 views and then you just go, actually, I'm just going to throw something together and it goes viral. Like, it's so easy, isn't it?
That happens with my LinkedIn content.
Yeah.
I put a post up about a geezer that replied to a LinkedIn message, and he basically said, I'll cut it down, but he basically said, I've got my own CRM, mate. Unless your one's going to suck me off, I'm not interested in chatting to you. And I screenshotted that and just like, I just said the feature request of the week goes to this fella. And I just stuck the screenshot up and it was like 150,000 views or whatever. Yeah, but then I'll do like a really thought out one of like, this is all the value we're adding at Giig.
So it's a good, like the LinkedIn algorithm has just changed.
How do you know that though?
You just know. So like you'll see people posting about, oh, this isn't working. I'm getting no views now.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned to you, like I've had few posts in the past month or so, 150,000.
Wow,
Whereas my biggest before was like 18,000.
And what are those posts? The 150 ones? Are they the humour stuff?
No, so I don't post humour stuff on LinkedIn.
I think it would fly, if you did.
I've trialed some stuff and it doesn't push great. And I'm just very conscious I don't want to dilute who I am on LinkedIn. It's very professional. I don't want to be.
I think, well, see, I'm the opposite. I think you should.
Is that your character though?
Yeah.
I think it resonates with some people.
Yeah. I just show, and there's a guy called Sean. I can't think of his last name. He's going to come on the pod, actually. We've just booked him on. He wanted to come on.
The TA guy.
The TA guy. He pushes what I would say similar content. Like he was saying to me, he's going to do a series on, he's just bought a Batman mask, and it's going to be like if Batman was a recruiter and he's been kicked out of the Justice League and he's fallen into recruitment, and he's going to do a series of videos with the Batman, and he does all funny stuff. And he can't remember the number, but it was like millions of impressions he was getting on LinkedIn.
Really?
Yeah. Like 3-4 million impressions. Yeah, like
amazing,
and his when I'll send you his LinkedIn.
You'll see me next week in like Daredevil mask.
Right, yeah, Robin.
But like you will straight away go, oh, that's the style of content that I push on TikTok. It's very it's very like that.
Yeah, I just I have trialed some stuff, bits and pieces.
So why do you feel like you need to be more professional on LinkedIn? What's the thought process you think?
Well, LinkedIn is probably my business development tool. So I'm very conscious that I want to be considered the go-to guy for engineering recruitment.
Right.
And I've built up a good following. So like that post that got 150,000, that was sharing market insight around maintenance engineers' salaries.
Was it?
Yeah.
Right, okay, so
great things. Have you tried this AI agent on ChatGPT?
No.
Fucking awesome. So I just said, look, go and research the UK market for maintenance engineers.
Yeah.
Come back with some data, and then I want to turn it into a LinkedIn post. So I don't do any of it. I do some. And then, so it comes up with all this data, and then I put it into a format that I know kind of works.
Yeah.
And then I get it to create a picture for me as well. So it does all of this, and then
you just
150,000 impressions. Yeah.
I did the same thing with Claude, didn't I?
Yeah.
I did a script, like someone approached me saying they'll do recruitment for 1,500 quid, basically fixed fee.
I saw that.
Yeah. So that post, I put the picture in Claude and said, can you create a LinkedIn post for this? And the theme I want it to be is like, how cheap is too cheap? Like it deters, and it just, and off it went.
That takes off that. That's really good.
Yeah.
It's mental.
It is kind of crazy. But would you say, so you've been doing the content for a year, would you say that it's impacted your business in any way? Because that's the big...
So, not really in any kind of tangible way. However, I've had a few clients that I use go, do you make Instagram videos? And I'm like, yeah. They go, you popped up the other day.
Yeah.
So it's slowly getting out there.
World,
if I'm honest, I don't really know the direction it's going to go. I don't think that's a problem. It was more, my gut told me that it was the right thing to do. Mm-hmm. I'm like, with AI coming in, I was like, the thing that's going to be worth the most, I think, in 5-10 years is personal brand.
Yeah.
And I feel like, right, that is a way for me to create a personal brand, create familiarity.
Yeah.
And, my cousin said the other day, he was showing his manager this video, and the manager was like, oh, yeah, I know him. I've seen his videos. So, that's why it's quite hard to know the impact it has, because you don't really know.
Yeah. And I think it will, mate, because, like, for example, I got in contact with you through your socials. Like I saw you on socials.
Thought you was going to sell me a product. We ended up chatting for an hour and a half. I was like, are you going to tell me about your product or not?
You're giving away my sale. Don't tell him that. I've trained him to be a killer on the phones.
I tried to message him after saying, have you actually got a product?
We did. We just sat chatting.
We just did chatting for ages. Brilliant.
Because like I'd seen you and I was like, oh, it would be good to connect. So not saying that's impact. Oh, my brain's gone now. Where was I gonna go with that? About your that's thrown me off.
Sorry, mate.
No, you're fine. If it comes back to me, I'll let you know. Because what did I say? Has it impacted your business? What I was going to say was, like, we've obviously connected through that, and I've remembered your brand and who you are, and that you do engineering recruitment, and there will be thousands of engineering recruiters out there that I will not know who they are. And do you know what I mean? If anyone ever said to me, oh, do you know someone? that does engineering, I would be like, yeah, going, well, Mike, try Mike. Not that I can vouch for you because you haven't done your work, but it's the fact I know you.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because you've done the content. And the people out there that haven't, I just don't know them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I might meet them and think they're nicer than you. So I push the business their way, right? But it definitely will impact you. I guess.
I think it will. Like, I had someone reach out yesterday or the day before. So they run, I think it's like a LinkedIn automation software. It's a startup company in New York. And he just said, "Oh, do you do like collaborations, like for a fee and stuff?" I was like, well, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So he's like, look, we're just a startup, and could we jump on a demo? And their software actually looks really cool. It's like goes and sources candidates for you and stuff like that.
What's it called?
Pin.
Okay, no. I've someone show me a different one
it's a new startup. So I'm going to jump on a demo with them, and maybe I'll end up creating a video for them on this software.
Yeah.
So I've had quite a few of those kind of brand collaborations where actually a couple of months it's paying me a little bit of money to do the videos sort of thing, which is quite nice, and you get sent quite a lot of free stuff. Yeah, just people send it to you, just like this monitor that I got. It's like £400.
Oh, nice.
It just turned up in a post one day.
No, they message you, say, look, if we send you this, we want you to feature this and tag us in 2 videos. I'm like, well, I have laptop monitors in my videos anyway, so no odds to me. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So they just send it to you, and then
you tag them
just
in it.
tag them
How long do you spend? So like if you're like blocking out your week and you're obviously doing candidate calls or whatever, setting your automations and stuff up, how much time do you put aside to do the content? How much time does it take you?
In the beginning, it was a nightmare. I was doing it ad hoc, like every day, coming up with an idea, filming, editing, and that just wasn't working. So now what I do is I'll block out a period of time, maybe an hour or 2, where I'll script 14 videos.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so
that seems
the thing
a
is,
lot,
it's not that difficult because all I'm doing is copying other people.
Okay, yeah.
So you save them and then you just think, right, how am I going to do this in my style? Blah, blah, blah.
So you write the script first?
I'll write the scripts and then I'll block out an afternoon where I'll just batch film all of them.
Right.
And then it just takes me 15 minutes to edit and post every day.
Right, okay.
So
you don't schedule them?
No, I don't. No, because it depends. Like, I always sort of go off what the day is. Some are like relevant to like a Friday, or some are relevant to a weekend or a Monday.
Yeah.
But you could schedule it for that day.
You're right, I could. I think there's something I quite like about
actually posting it.
Doing it a day. Like, I look at my scripts and think, right, what do I think will hit today? Because I might have had a really viral video the day before.
Yeah.
And then the next day I think, right, I'm going to follow that up with this because it ties in quite nicely.
Right, okay.
Yeah, rather than something that, so you can kind of continue that momentum.
Can you remember the first one that popped?
Yeah, it was me dressed as I don't know if you've seen Office Girlies coming into the office.
Where you've got the things stuck to you. That was the first one that went.
That part, I remember
exactly what one you meant.
I'm going viral, over 1 million views and stuff. It was what? It's saying I'm going to be rich.
Next day you're back at your desk.
I'm not.
Again.
Nothing changes. Yeah, and now they're just it's become quite a regular thing, which. I mean, it's amazing, but and it's like anything. I don't really read too much into it anymore. I'm just
keep going.
And it's like I said to you, when I first started, my videos were god awful. Now I'm all about I'm analysing the data. Right, why did that work? Why didn't that work? How can I make the next ones better? And I'm becoming much more aware of what works and what doesn't. Like anything, the more you do it, you just get better and better and better.
What data do you track?
So you look at like your retention rate. So you can see like, okay, when did people stop watching? Like 3 seconds in, right? What did I do at 3 seconds in?
So you will then go back and look.
Wow,
yeah, not in over much detail. I'll spend like 5 minutes just looking, because if you're doing it every day, you start building up. You start seeing patterns.
Yeah.
So like one recently that was brilliant. It's probably my best video on TikTok. It's like me singing Celine Dion.
I've not seen that.
No, I've not seen that.
Oh, mate, it's just me singing a Celine Dion song, and it's just like the on-screen text of when you're allowed to be in charge of the playlist, but you have the taste of a woman going through a midlife crisis in 1998.
Yeah, nice.
And that just had like views, comments, followers. It was just
funny, isn't it?
So now I'm like, right, okay, there's a formula there where people like the music, and you see the comments, this song was brilliant, or this song, and like loads of people are commenting like, Evanescence was my one, wake me. So I'm like, right, that's a video. Right. So my next one's going to be.
Do you tend to get that. Do you ever get any bad comments, or like they tend to be quite nice?
They
like tagging
tend
people
to be quite nice. In the beginning, you get sucked into it. Like and you take it to heart. That people are like, look at this loser, or what shit video, or something like that. Yeah. And you end up feeling like, right, I'm gonna get in there. You're a dick, mate. You're a keyboard warrior and all of this, but there's just no point even entertaining that stuff. It's irrelevant. Yeah. I just think of it, the more people that comment, like, or even if it's bad, that's engagement. That boosts the algorithm. Nice one, mate.
Yeah. Do me a favour.
Yeah, because I don't take it to heart. We were chatting about this earlier, weren't we?
Yeah.
Like, he definitely takes stuff to heart more than I do. But I would engage with him because I like the tit for I don't know. I just like I said to him.
Well, that's good. Like, if you engage in conversation, again, that just boosts the algorithm.
That's what I said to him. I was like, what I try to do is put like funny responses on where people might then reply back, and it's like then if I can keep them coming back and keep them commenting,
it's a really good way to do it.
Is it?
Yeah, because you'll end up finding a lot of people see your comments and like your comments, and then you get more videos and stuff like that.
Mate, like one of do you know Jeremy Snell is? Have you ever seen him?
Yeah, I saw you did the podcast with him. I knew him. I've known him for a long time. Like, his videos.
I feel like everyone knows Jeremy Snell.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Everyone knows Snell.
He's quite recognisable, right?
That's quite distinct in his look.
The Orange Monkey effect.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to call it. It is the Orange Monkey. But he had a post on Drake, and he called Drake a tosspot in the post, and I was all I commented was like, I've not heard the word tosspot in years. Like, need to bring that back, and that got like 10,000 impressions.
Yeah.
Just that comment.
People started liking
you
can see it. Can't
you can see it now.
LinkedIn?
Yeah, and I was like, that's getting more impressions.
Yeah.
Than the shit I'm posting.
I did something similar. Do you remember when someone was it's Marks and Spencer's bought out that strawberry sandwich?
For
the Wimbledon, and someone did this really deep and meaningful post and stuff like that, and I just commented, "It's just a sandwich," and it literally had like thousands and thousands of impressions, just that. Anything like that, but so it's a really good way to get that exposure.
Yeah, well, I think that if you're talking about the algorithms, I was reading something which was saying they're trying to prioritize commenting because they want people on the system, right?
Yeah.
So they're trying to like give more exposure to comments because what they don't want is people just scheduling content and then just leaving it and never going on the system. So it's like, actually, if you're somebody that they can see is commenting and engaging, they actually boost your stuff more and they give you more impressions.
Yeah,
so they actually look at how you are interacting with the network. And if you're just someone that just posts and fucks off, they give you less airtime than the people that are in and amongst it.
Have you noticed that you've started to see like posts from like 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago on LinkedIn and stuff? And that's another signal that the algorithms
change.
So they're re-showing a lot of old posts if they do well.
Interesting.
So what is the do you have a like end goal with Orange Monkey as a business?
No.
Do you know?
No.
Do you want to grow it? Do you want to stay solo?
I mean, no, the thought of employing someone really doesn't appeal to me. Although more recently I have been thinking about it. Weirdly, I've been a little bit, I don't say demotivated, but I think I've actually been a little bit lonely lately.
I was going to ask this question. I think it's a good topic.
Not in a way that I'm going to harm myself or do anything like that, but yeah, I've just found, I've got an office in my garden that I built, and
it looks good, that.
It's lovely.
Yeah,
I was in the spare room and we found out that I was having a little girl, and I was like, I can't work in this house with a screaming child. We've got a cat, a dog, and my missus. I was like, I'm going to get distracted. I'm not going to be able to work. So immediately I was like, right, I'm just going to invest and get that built.
Yeah. Just when the baby's coming, bigger expense.
Just what you need. So, I found just a little bit, it's just nice to have people to bounce ideas off and talk things through. Yeah. Like, it's great coming here today to talk to you guys, and you just hear different things. It's just where it's going, I don't know. I think the social media is probably the bigger direction I see it going.
Oh, so you would feel that like actually you'd stop doing the recruitment altogether and your end goal would just be to be
I'm not sure.
Mike, the social media influencer.
I'm not. I think I try not to pigeonhole myself to say it's this or this. I'm very open to everything, but my gut tells me I'm a bit aware that AI is here, it's getting faster, quicker, and really recruitment isn't that difficult of a job. Like the service level is.
How dare you?
How you do
End of the podcast.
yeah.
But how you do recruitment isn't necessarily too difficult, and I think AI can probably eventually do it, and companies will wise up to that. And I'm seeing companies already that are using AI to do their recruitment, and I'm not sure what the future of recruitment looks like, which is why I've kind of got an extension of a social media thing now. It's a bit of a I see social media not going anywhere.
Eggs in another basket.
That's going to keep going. Maybe I can merge the two.
Don't think that's a bad thing, mate. I think that's a bad strategy.
No,
I think it's a good strategy. Yeah, I think it is. Do you know what's interesting though on the AI thing? I've seen a few articles recently saying about the AI bubble could potentially burst because these AI companies at the moment can't get anywhere near making a profit or showing how they're going to make a profit.
Oh, really?
Because of how much it costs to run it and how much it. So I've seen 2 articles recently that are like, will it burst? Will this bubble burst? Because at the moment the cost of running things aren't. The companies can't even show a path to profitability.
Really?
And you know that money talks, right? So the shareholders,
crazy.
And they were talking about Microsoft have just built, I need to fact check myself, but Microsoft have just built 4 data centers in London, and the heat that is coming off that, they're trying to figure out a way if they can take that heat and push it out to the local community because they reckon it will heat 15,000 homes.
Wow.
It's mad.
15,000
China have built underwater data centers
to keep them cool.
That keeps it it's like a way of keeping it cool without the electric.
And
I saw something the other day that Bill Gates said. He said that eventually robots are going to take so many jobs, but what we'll do is tax the robots.
Fuck.
So the money that people would be paid, and then that becomes a universal basic income for people.
Hell. God, yeah.
What about when the robots rise up against tax?
Yeah, let's find out. This doesn't work for us.
They're going strike.
They're on the Cayman Islands.
We're going to Dubai.
Moving all their cash. So interesting. So you don't think you'll hire anyone?
Although more. Sorry to interrupt. Yeah,
No,
more
please.
recent. I've been thinking there's a lot of administrative tasks which I don't enjoy doing, and I'm like, maybe I can get someone to do that.
Or
something like that. Like, for instance, like with the social media, like one of the posts I posted the other day, it's got like over 1,000 comments.
Yeah.
I haven't got time. I want to respond to everybody.
Right.
I haven't got time. So could I pay someone to go on for an hour or 2 a day and respond to every comment, and that investment might drive growth exponentially.
Yeah.
And then like things in the recruitment world, like just general administrative tasks, could I just outsource that so I don't will the investment actually reap the rewards? It allows me to do more of the things I actually enjoy doing.
Yeah, fair. It'll be so interesting to see where it lands, because like we get it in our support chat, don't we, where people come in and like want to speak to human or speak to agent and stuff like that. They come straight away, don't they? They're like, I don't want to speak to AI.
Yeah.
So I wonder if there will be, like, even though I think it's definitely going to potentially change things if it carries on. It definitely will if it carries on. But like, there's always another little part of me of like, will we be drawn back to the human again?
Do you guys, have you seen, because the market's so competitive for recruitment agencies, and I think there's fewer and fewer jobs becoming available, which means it's more recruitment agencies and less jobs. Have you seen agencies close and shut down, or are you seeing them struggling?
100%.
Because a lot of our users are like solos, so you get, it's weird because you get some that are flying and some that are, I guess it's like anything. It's a bit.
But you definitely get a load of people, especially that are solo, and you've spoken about how hard it is yourself already, that come in and think, I'm going to change the world and I'm going to do it, and they very quickly realise, actually, this is fucking difficult. And they have those 5 months that you spoke about where they haven't done a deal, and the deal that they have done drops out and all of that kind of thing, and they just drop off, which is fine because it is very, very tough. So I think for anyone that is making it in recruitment, especially if they're on their own, hats off to them. Like you said, it's an easy job. It's not easy.
And do you think
it's definitely not easy?
Like I mentioned with the finance earlier and the grads doing the job, do you think companies are going to stop recruiting trainee younger people because AI can do a lot of the
Potentially.
mundane tasks that maybe trainees come in and do.
Potentially. But also, do you know who Klarna are? The buy now, pay later.
Yeah.
The Klarna. Before December, before Christmas last year, the CEO came out and I read the article and I thought, fuck, here we go, it's starting. He was like, we're going AI first. We're getting rid of all of these employees. AI's
They're
can
one
do
of
this
the
job
first
now.
to do it,
They've doubled back on it.
Oh, have they?
Yeah. I'll send you the article later, but he's already doubled back on it this
Why?
year. Just wasn't working.
Really?
Just gone back to human first approach.
That's sort of comforting. A little
For
bit.
me, when I saw that,
Yeah.
because for us, like for all three of us sat in the room, AI could wipe us out. If there's no recruiters, no one's buying our product. And if no one needs recruiters, no one's buying your service.
Exactly.
So it's like the three of us, what are we going to do? Sit here and do this, maybe?
Yeah.
So,
Get some brand deals.
yeah, indeed. Mate, I think we'll wrap. We've done an hour and 10 minutes, mate. And do you know what? This has been
I've not said hardly anything.
I've
I
fucking loved this.
It's fine.
I've loved it.
Yeah.
I've absolutely loved it, mate. Thank you so much for coming
There's
on.
probably so much more we could talk about
Well,
as
there
well.
is.
But
I mean,
I feel like we just started. Like, I feel like,
if you want to
that's
come,
gone.
you live down the road, mate. So if you want to come back and do another one,
Hey, I'll pop round later after lunch.
and he's like,
I'll bring my desk. I'll just move
Lucy
in.
will come in and she'll be like, well, I thought it was earlier. I can't get rid of it.
he's like, Mike opens the door when she comes home. Come in.
Should we get Deliveroo in?
Yeah.
I've just got an image of Mike sat on the sofa with you two tonight, like sat in
Still with the mic watching TV.
But mate, if you ever want to hang out because you are feeling lonely, hit us up.
Yeah,
Like
I
if you ever
appreciate
want to
that.
get a coffee and just be like, do you know what? Like I want to shoot this shit with someone, or I've got this problem that I want to chat through with someone, shout us, because I'm always happy. You've seen from our first conversation, I'm happy to sit and chat shit and not sell you stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
John, that's I really appreciate you offering that, because I think I don't do that a lot, and I think that would actually be really. It's really nice just to come and talk, and you know, when you like start vocalizing things, you start thinking, oh, literally some of the questions you've asked today, I'm like, I haven't really thought about that. Right, okay, now it's started to open my mind up. Right, what is next? What we're doing and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, for sure, mate.
thank
Because
you
it's a
guys.
lonely place, and I think you've been very open and honest about your experience so far, which I hope resonates with our audience, because it is a big part of what we do. And we're obviously, you've always. I remember speaking to you about some of the networks we're involved in, and you've always kept it at arm's length because you felt like it's not for you. But I do, which is fine, because I think you've got to be, like I said to you earlier, I think if you're going to join those networks and spend the money, you have to be willing to invest the time. But if you're not that person, that's fine. And like I say, we live down the road. You're always welcome to walk down and have a pint with us at the Paper Mill or whatever.
What pub do you tend to go to?
Yeah, the paper mill's nice, isn't it? It's bankrupt shop, but it's nice.
We do the quiz there a lot.
Oh dear.
Yeah, on a Monday, we like that.
Yeah, I joined the quiz team.
We've never won it.
It's the taking part that counts.
Yeah, exactly.
Gets us out.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, mate, anytime, let us know and we'll do this again at some point.
Lovely, guys.
And please let us know if you go and see Gordon.
Thank you very much,
Yeah,
guys.
Gordon.
You get a free part. Do you know what? I don't know if you can go with the family or not. I don't know if it
I'm
just
not that
allows
bothered,
you.
to be honest.
You're just going to go on your own.
Yeah, maybe.
Just take a day out, Monkey World.
I just say tell my missus I'm just going client meeting for the day.
Yeah, Gordon. just Gordon. I don't think he's got a surname.
Mate, you surely can make some content out of that for sure.
Oh, absolutely. You know, it's weird because
Dorset.
one of my dreams is to go to Borneo to see orangutans in the real wild.
Wow.
So this is just like the
Stepping
entry.
stone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
the first bit.
Yeah. We'll enjoy it, mate, and we'll do it again.
Do you know what? I was rapping this last night and Lucy was like, I know Gordon. I was like, of course you do.
How does she know
She's
Gordon?
been there. She's like, I know Gordon. I've seen her. I was like,
Power of networking.
Met him at a networking event.
the power of networking.
Fucking excellent.
Very good.
Awesome. Cheers, guys.
Oh, mate, do you know what? That has been phenomenal.
You got your
I've enjoyed that.
account and your mobile phone. You've got the candidates playing hard to get. We'll call you next week, or no, not yet. So much time of going to and fro. You got another offer, or salary's too low. Hours or searching and hours of stress. Come on, candidates, just gig it a rest. Come just Giig it a rest.